You have all of your planning done for your essay. That's the hardest part. Now you're ready to actually write your essay. Here are the materials that you're going to need. You'll need your TDA packet that has the rubric on the front, your prompt question on the back, and then your final copy paper. You're going to need your 5-paragraph essay planner that you filled out. You're going to want some lined paper or some scrap paper to write a rough draft. And you're going to want your citing evidence and explain and elaborate cheat sheet. That's found on approximately page 109 of your reader's notebook. The page might vary depending on where you ended up gluing it, but you will want this page handy to help you. The first thing that you want to do, we're going to be writing a rough draft, so you're going to want to put an X on your rough draft paper every other line because we want to skip lines. So now you're going to use what you planned out in your introduction paragraph, and you're going to write it on your rough draft in complete sentences. So you want to put a finger down so that you end up indenting that paragraph when we know where the start is, and you're going to start with your thesis statement. That was what you're trying to prove, or the point of your entire article. So write down whatever your thesis statement is that you would plan in here, and then write down your other main points of your introduction in complete sentences. You should end up with about 3 sentences. After you indent from the first line, you do not indent the other lines because the indent tells me it's the start of the paragraph. The next time I'm going to indent is when I'm ready to start my body paragraph 1. So I'll put a finger down. This is going to be body paragraph 1, and I'm going to start with the A, the answering the question in a topic sentence box. So here's my topic sentence for this body paragraph. So that would be 1 sentence. Then I'm going to write my evidence and my explanation sentences from this box. Now, because we did not have a lot of space, we probably didn't use any sentence starters, but you do want to make sure that you use sentence starters when you write your paragraph. So look at page 109, and you want to use these not necessarily for every sentence, but you want to use these to make it flow. So if we're starting right off the bat with an example, we could say, the author of Article 1 states that, and then you could write your evidence, or one detail states, and then write your evidence. So just make sure that you're using these cheat sheet sentence starters. Here's some sentence starters for explaining. Again, these are just examples. You can use other ones that make sense as well, just so that your essay is flowing very smoothly. So your topic sentence, then you're going to have your evidence and your explanation sentences with sentence starters so that you have transitions in there. And then you're going to have your R, your restatement sentence. Then you're ready to start body paragraph 2, your middle column here. Again, put a finger down, indent, and then you're going to start writing your body paragraph 2 using the information here. Your topic sentence first, then your evidence and your explanations, then your restatement. Then when you're ready to go on to the 3rd body paragraph, go to the next line, indent, put your topic sentence for that body paragraph, evidence, explanation, your restatement. And then you should be starting your 5th paragraph, your conclusion. So indent, and you're going to write down your main points that you had here in your conclusion, including your thesis statement. Once you've done that, then you're done with your rough draft. Your rough draft might look pretty long because you skipped lines. Your final copy will end up looking a little bit shorter. Once you're done with your rough draft, you want to go back and revise and edit it. To revise, you want to look at the rubric and you want to make sure that you have an introduction with a clear thesis statement, that you have a lot of evidence that's very good evidence to back up your thesis statement, that you've explained your evidence and how it relates to what you're trying to prove, that you have conclusion. The organization comes from that 5-paragraph. Do you have an introduction paragraph? Do you have body paragraphs? Do you have a conclusion? And then within your paragraphs, did you organize it in a way that makes sense with a little topic sentence, little body, little concluding sentence within your paragraphs? You want to check to see, do you have transitions? This could be a transition sheet that your teachers have given you, and this is also your citing evidence to explain, elaborate cheat sheet, because these are some things that also help with transitions. So if you did not put any of these in, when you revise, you need to go back and add some of those. Then you're ready to edit, and that's when you're looking for conventions. Do you have capital letters where you need it? Minecraft is a proper noun, so anytime you have the word Minecraft, it should be capitalized. Do your sentences have correct grammar? Do they make sense that way? Do you have punctuation at the end of each of your sentences? Are your sentences formed correctly? Is your spelling correct? You can use a dictionary. You can use spell check on the computer. Use whatever you need to so that you can check your spelling. Once you have fixed the mistakes on your rough draft, and you think, okay, I've looked over my rubric here, then you are ready to write your final copy. And your final copy is the paper that's included in your packet. You do not skip lines for a final copy. You do still want to make sure that you're indenting your paragraphs, and you want to have neat handwriting. You only have front, back, and front of a piece of paper for your final copy. That's how much space you get on the PSSAs. So you cannot add extra pages to this. You want to make sure that you're writing neatly and that everything can fit on those 3 pages. When you're all finished with your whole essay, your final copy, you're going to score yourself using a yellow highlighter on the rubric. You're going to staple this to your 5-paragraph graphic organizer, your rough draft, and your original notes page, and you're going to turn everything into the class bin. You have now finished your first long TDA. It was a lot of hard work, and you did a wonderful job sticking with it. The next one that you do will get even easier once you've learned how to do this. So great job. Give yourself a pat on the back. You did it.